Okay, so this is an example of how to do the algebra tiles. So this first one, you take, oh my gosh, 2 positive units, so that's your 2 here, and then you add 1 unit to that, and then you get 3 units. So let's see here. This one, so you have 8 negative units. Oh, this doesn't want to work the way I want it to. Okay, 4. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, so here's 8 negative units, and then you have minus negative 11. So basically you're just adding 11 to that because the 2 negative signs actually make a positive. So then your positive would actually cancel out, and to show that, I'm just going to cover up my negative units with positive units. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so then those are all zeros, and then you have 3 left over. So your answer would be positive 3 because your positive 3 is right here. These right here are all crossed out. They're all zeros. Okay, so then moving on, let's move over to this one here. So this is like the same as the last problem. You have 3 positive units, and then you're taking away 3 units. So I'm just going to put these underneath so I can show you what I mean by, oh my gosh, these drag and drops don't like me. Yeah, okay, so you have 3 positive, 3 negative, they all cancel out. So then essentially what you're left with is 0, because these cancel each other out and you're left with nothing. So this next one over here, oh, I hate these finicky drag and drops. Okay, so -2 plus -1. So you have -2 on that side and -1 on this side. So then you combine those, so you end up having -3. Okay. This one here, you have, oh my god. And you have negative -4 minus -3, so that turns into +3. So this turns into a positive over here. So these three, okay, so these cross off, these in line here will cross off, they'll cancel out and be 0, so you're left with -1. And this got covered up down here, so this needs to go down. Okay, so over here we have sorry, my brain needed a second. We have 3 So you have 3 plus -1. So here's that -1. I'm going to go ahead, for example purposes, how I would show my kids, I would, oh my gosh, if I can grab it, it's not wanting me to grab it. Anyways, I would put the negative unit on top of the positive unit and it would cancel out and you're left with 2 positive and your answer is +2. Okay, so here you have a +5 on this side, and this is not going to let me do it the way I want it to, go figure. These are just not liking me. 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5 positives, and 5 negatives. Okay, and these, so you have 5 negative, 5 positive. These cancel each other out, and you are left with 0.